happy.
And hello guys, my name is Ones Eleysians, but you can call me Wayne, of course. I'm one of 5 founders of Ones Eleysians campaign. Today, we're gonna talk about words point of view, and I given the title for this day, day 4, that is, do we need to follow word standards? Without further explanation or some introduction, let's get right into the topic. First, before we answer the question title that I put, I want to explain what's the meaning of word standards. To me, when I hear the word standards, I always think about the bar that each of us who live in this world we're living right now has to reach. So there's a bar they have to reach or goal. So that means we need to follow the rules of the world and do it nicely. Now, inside of word standards, there's a perspective in it. Now, word perspective nowadays affects our self-love inside. Why? Because there are some people in the world that speaks about looks. For example, between people that are skinny and fat, there's nothing wrong between the skinny and fat. I mean, there are some things you have to do on your healthiness like that. But people use these types of looks, that is skinny and fat, uses to bully the person who are skinny or not fat. With this concept, some of us might think that they're right, that they are skinny or fat. And I will admit, of course, I am fat, okay, if you can see me. But I think there is nothing wrong between you skinny or fat. And so that it doesn't mean that you can use that type of stuff to bully that person who's skinny or fat. Besides on looks also, people judge us by skills. Example, somebody can sing and someone was laughing when they were singing. Do you think the person who tried to sing, but his voice or her voice isn't that nice, feel good when the person was laughing about his or her skills? Now, this context is the context is not when people are joking. I mean, usually people joke about this stuff, but in this context, it's not joking. If I was loved by that person who was laughing by me because I don't have the skills or not, I don't have those skills, and I would be definitely really sad or probably confused, like, why are you laughing at me like that, And all of us can relate to these types of word perspectives, and it might affect us or not loving ourselves. Now, if we relate to God or our religion, God create us differently, whether it's gender, our looks, or even skills. Why? I mean, you can think that, why don't just make us like the same, But the problem is, for me, if people are the same or humans, how can you know each other or who's this because they look the same? So that's why it's pretty confusing, So the main reason why is we are different, like the general looks or even skills, because we appreciate each other as human with different skills and also that can help each other. Example, when you do group works or work with other people, I mean, each of your skills are definitely going to be different, and you can help each other with that and make a better, probably a better project or good project you see that you're doing. And us as human represents God creation with that. So if we make fun of someone, it means that we are also making fun of God. So I think for me, that isn't really right. Besides this, there are also stereotypes between male and also female. Example, in the context where males can't wear pink shirts or pants. I don't know if pants exists, but if it exists, then we can put it down. And also, besides those pink colors, females are just just can't work, and they only work for housewives, And some people in the world perspective think about that matter, and people who were told about it, some feel like the word is right, because some people would say, I agree, pink doesn't belong to male, and and female works only just housewives, and some people, of course, will say no, I disagree, it's not like that, And fun fact about this, I feel a bit strange about the context between people or male wearing pink, because when we're discussing this, the dress code that we are going to wear to record or record the days, we were thinking that doing self-love research, that self-love is actually the color that represents it as pink, the other members of this group, then going, how about asking to me like, I mean, it's okay if you don't use a pink color, pink shirt, but then I said, hey, don't worry, don't worry, I wear pink a lot of the time, like, baby. So self-love uses pink to represent it. So if you wear pink, I think that means you appreciate yourself. For females that have to work for housewives, I think it's not why, because all of us have different skills, and females have skills also like male has. But although you have to remember that the roles and also the gender are definitely different between those two, but the skills, of course, they have skills too. So if females can work, for example, as a scientist or a racer, they can. Like now, there's a lot of females, or probably females ever be president. Ever be president in some countries, or even our country is Indonesia. There's a female president ever, and a lot of female people who work now. So yeah, I think that's pretty okay for me. So before we end this day or this topic, we can say that self-love is very important for us. And for the question or the title of this day, do we need to follow what standards? For me, it's a no. Whether we follow, we have to change it, because now a lot of cases and about what standards has been appearing a lot, and it's pretty a big problem. So for viewers who are watching this day, or probably just watching this, please do, if you can, change the word perspective, because it's very important, and it's very important once again for the world's future. So yeah, before I'm gonna end the closing, let us pray. Dear Lord, thank you for the faith. Thank you for your blessing, Lord, that today we can listen to this day 4 and we can learn about the world standards, whether we have to follow it or whether we don't, and change it. Lord, please help us, for each of us have the self-love and also have more confidence on us and each of us to our daily lives. And Lord, please bless this round back too, Lord, for people who are going out. Please bless them so they can be safe and do the activities well. In the name of Jesus Christ, our Lord Savior, and we all pray. Amen. Alright guys, so yeah, that is it for this day 4, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you have learned some of the lessons in it. So yeah, that is it for the Ones Eleysians campaign, and I'm going to sign out. So yeah, remember to have self-love, and also watch the other days to learn more about self-love and making you more to have self-love. So yeah, this is it, and this is Ones Eleysians campaign signing out, and see you guys next time. Goodbye. Adios.
You said